I've never been here for a few years, have we?
Aye.
It's called Hamsley. And we're just going to have a little wander run. I've seen long-tailed, fish, I mean wagtails.
You get the grey wagtail thing up in here, right on the water.
Yeah, and there's little bits of woodlands and stuff, so just kind of little squirrel runs there.
We're going to have a look up behind where up the paths and that. But we've seen dippers, wagtails, stuff like that there before.
The night day, during the day, like, you know.
Yep. So hopefully we're going to be finding stuff now. We're right in the April, like the back end of April, 22nd or something, is it? So it's
definitely
everything's nesting, so we're hoping on getting at least 2 or 3 nests in this video. That's what
we shouldn't say that, you know.
But that's our goal anyways.
Oh, we got away anyway.
Right, we'll get away.
The side, it's hard. Yep. If you didn't know where it is, you're not going to see it, it's there.
Yeah, I've just seen it flipping around there from the rocks. Yep. It's the grey wagtail.
That would be less than summer up there. Maybe fit was filled up, we filled up doing this. Are you on it?
Yep.
And that's hard to get on when that far away, isn't it?
Oh, it's just some of them pebbles there, so sliding down around the corners. But well, a little bit, so we're gonna see, because we're starting here, so we're finishing here. We're gonna have a look. I've left the camera on just in case anything. Oh, right.
I've no idea what sort it is, like.
No. I don't know the difference. It probably is something simple like orange wingtip. But the wagtail float from here down into there.
Right, that would be a good place up there, wouldn't it? Couple of public park now, isn't it?
It is, we see it all the time when we're down here. I'd like to find it. These kind of places are ideal. It's tucked in the bankside somewhere. Now you put my head on that spider. Good up. Aye. I did see it the other year going into that across there. That's a good place as any for it. It's quite easy to walk along there and get onto it, but not worth it. I've seen it flying in. Be different. Right, so we'll come away from the water there.
These steps, see where these go?
I've never been up here before, you know, like...
Maybe it's had been in the past, but I can't remember. You know?
Yeah, aye, true.
Probably just if we'd been up here years ago, the steps probably wouldn't have been there, it would have just been a bang.
It's a new thing, isn't it? You can see they're not very old. You get the woodland management and that.
It looks like there's a bit of a woodland up here, yeah.
It's like little steps, I'm taking little baby steps up here. They're awkward. Well, I'm a little bit unfit, so I'm halfway up the hill.
Right.
And it actually looks nice.
That's a nice little place. Even that little bit wouldn't.
It looks like a flat spot down in there. Like
when we come back down from Macau, we should maybe have a little look across there actually.
Because from where we were down the bottom, you cannot see down there.
Just a little.
Aye. Aye. I'm not very good with heights, but this is a bit.
That's not height, that's just good.
It's like it's a rule. But I'm looking down and I'm thinking, nope. The vertigo's kicking in.
Oh, we'll get a way up there.
If we get a way up before I get even worse.
Camera back on when we get the top.
Oh, there. That's is that a dipper? Dipper? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I'm getting a bit sick.
It's soon. An hour.
It's like a dipper, this, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
We'll have to visit that one though.
I think it even soon. Do you know? I get muddled up between. They're all quite different, you know. The dipper, the kingfisher, like and the wagtail. They can make that cheeping noise as they're flying.
It's like to identify them by sight, but I'm really good at the song. Like.
It probably was just a dipper because we have seen them there before.
The odd one I can tell, like, but
aye.
Like really common one.
We hear them all the time, you know.
It's like a thing I never really took much notice as a kid, where you did, didn't you?
Aye.
So we'll get the top of the island.
Aye, we'll get the top. We'll get a bit. Right, I've just put the camera back on. There's a nut hatch up there in that pine. You know, but I'm not on it yet, like,
it's kind of gone.
It's waiting on the back now, isn't it?
It's not on the back, I can see from you.
Oh, right, aye. Aye.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of reflection on that. Yeah, and it comes back. Oh, it's
to make it's got a nest in there. It's flying in it. Can you see it?
It's just waiting in the hole, I've got it on. It's taking bits of leaves in because they line the nest with leaves.
Oh, well. Couldn't have been better.
Or was it building the...
There was definitely material that it had on.
We need to get that from a good angle. A good vantage point.
Put it on the top there.
Because I was looking at that in the first place. I was looking into there. I was thinking that would have been a good hole for an owl. If it wasn't in, it wasn't in such a public place. But we have just seen enough hatch down in the back there. Oh, it's a run the back for me, I cannot see it.
Alright, I've got it on, I'm shaking a bit like now, trying to hold my arms up.
Aye.
But I've got it on. The sun's reading the thing, so
I
can see it like that. I'm all over the place, trying to hold my arms up there. But it's definitely nesting in that little hole on the side there.
I've just noticed on this other, I was looking at that in the first place. I was looking into there. I was thinking that would have been a good hole for it.
Singing there like it's reading the sunlight.
It wasn't in such a public place. But we have just seen enough hatch down in the back there.
Are you filming in there then?
Oh, it's a run the back for me, I can't see.
Alright, and I've got it on, I'm shaking a bit like now, trying to hold my arms up high. Maybe to steady up, but I've got it on. The sun's reading the thing, so I don't know how good you'll be able to see it like, but I'm all over the place trying to hold my arms up here. Aye, but it's definitely nesting in that little hole on the side there.
I've just noticed on this other, I've just noticed on this other branch here, they've cut a square out in the...
I've seen that, aye. I noticed that when I was down.
For something to nest in, why there's enough hatch just flew back over there.
There's still a one sitting on the back of the tree now.
Oh, right.
I've
just noticed on this other branch here, they've cut a square out and they've put a chop. They put a chop back in with a hole in the top of it. For something to nest in, why there's enough hatch just flew back over there.
There's still a one sitting on the back of the tree now.
Oh, right.
Just dropped there now. I've got quite a bit of a tin.
Oh, right.
Maybe it's sent me my mallow up, but I've got it on for a good minute.
Oh, champion.
I want to see its car.
Right, I've just pressed record there.
But I didn't have it. Well, it's got to be like new because I've had leaves in it. I didn't have it still building the mud. It looks like it's there. It's slightly on the top there. Yeah.
It must, I've got it in shot, like, it must be going down the river and collecting. It has to be.
Because like you say, they'll just fill a big hole in the mud till they've got a hole what way.
Until it makes
Till
it
it
small
tiny
enough to
one,
an entrance, small enough entrance hole there.
So I'm not sure if it's still brown because the sward had leaves in it.
It looked like it had, there, it's just flew away again. It was around the back of that tree that time.
Across there.
But it's very quick at what it's doing, like, I mean, we've actually come a lot further down the bankside and zoomed right in on it. So we're not disturbing it. Before there we were standing next to the tree. But we came down here to get a better angle because it's right at the top of the tree.
But sometime that's been some big old beech tree, hasn't it? But it's
it's either blew down in the wind or it looks like all them branches have been cut off, like they've been done with a chainsaw for some reason. Must have been a bit dangerous.
It's the way again, like I don't know. So wait for it coming back or
We'll see if we can get out one more time.
just switch the camera off to save it a bit.
Like, we think we're thinking we've just seen it.
Well, you hear this, and then I've seen movement in the back, so put it on, because I think it maybe come back in. Well, we're hoping. We're in this last time. I wouldn't get it flying in. That's one mess we'll never get to look at, I suppose, you know. But
Yeah, it would have to be in a nest box or something, wouldn't it? Like lucky enough to find one in a nest box there.
oh, that's weird. There's a gun in. It's gun in there, isn't it? So it
There must be a hole right at the front there, like at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, it's back there. And it looks straight in it.
Because I thought it was taking leaves in.
It's sitting there for a while anyhow, which is good. And back onto the top quite a bit.
So it must already have the entrance built up to what it wants. There it goes.
Yeah, well, that'll do for it.
Aye, that'll do. We've gotten it gun in there a couple of times, so that's good enough. We didn't want to be sitting around too long because we've got a gun up. Got a gun up here. Right, I'll finally get to the top. It took us about 5 minutes. I was a bit further down around that corner when I first done the video. It's
for a healthy person, it's about a minute walk.
I know. Philip was running up there. I was like, show off.
I was just kind of walking normal.
Sure enough.
And yeah, we're at the top, so we're going to have a look at this little path.
Aye.
No, it's just going to be like this, mind all the way.
No,
we're not really sure till we get in there.
Aye, well, we haven't got a clue. I've never been in here before. I know this road here guns back down to the road.
Probably been up. I think we've been up here, but we've just headed up there. Went through. We've never really.
So I don't know. So walk around and in or in.
We're going in this path, yeah.
I will just go straight through. Right. I'll turn the camera off to we see out. When you're in places like this and you've got all this low thorn, I'm like, I tend to get under them so I can see up through because I've got a little bit of cover on the top. I'm starting to get a bit of leaf cover. Old pigeons there. Just to see if I can see anything up in the higher branches. Kind of seeing out.
Where are you hiding?
Gotta come on.
Hiding another foot.
No, I was just explaining it's easier to see up and under when you.
We heard bullfinches.
Aye, we heard a pair. This is what came in.
There's an old pigeons across there. There's been there's one behind the now, but they're old ones, but.
Aye. Right, we're getting into the flat area.
It's all up in here, but round it there's loads of little hawthorn.
Aye.
Good enough for bullfinches. I mean, it still might be a bit early for them, but even if we spot some old ones to know that they do nest here.
Oh, aye, because it looks good enough, the place.
Seen a lot of old pigeon nests, like. And now there, it looks like there's a bit of bramble bankside.
Aye, yeah, you can see through there.
Search these and then look, run and go on the skirts.
We're going to work our way over. We've come like a bit further.
Side. Something across, see that bit bright looks like
That's a don't walk. I've just seen a cyclist going along.
I didn't realise it was so close to it.
I was wondering what the noise was on the top, on the ridge. Aye.
I thought 1 miles away from the
I did,
park,
aye.
I'm seeing that little clump there's a run bar of bracken. Could be like a wren or something. We'll put the camera up. I didn't realise it was so close to the Durham Park, really.
Oh, it is, aye.
It is a wren, like, isn't it?
It looks like one.
Nah, if it's this year, the wallet. Looks a canny big.
Aye, it does.
Can't see that.
I'm looking for the entrance, aye. But when I would, they didn't always use bracken. Like, they could just be like a mossy one. And
yeah, it's mostly moss in it.
It's hard to tell. It could be a good one. If I'll see if I can get on a run this side. Because I kind of get under that here.
A bit awkward, like.
Aye, I'm just looking to see if I can see the entrance wall anyway. Oh, there's the entrance under here.
Alright, I can see it. It looks decent.
It might even be alright, like, you know.
It's lined. It's it's not an Alden, is it? It looks.
No, it looks alright. Because the hole doesn't look badly done, me.
That looks pretty.
I'm just going to adjust this camera so I can turn it a bit.
See if you can zoom in on it. It looks alright.
So I can just like push the camera through and...
I think that's some size nest for a little tiny bird in it.
It is, aye. That's the trouble with this GoPro, you know, getting it. I mean, it's not a GoPro, it's a handy cam. It's on the side there. You can see the hole there.
It's like you said, they didn't use them, like they didn't like them, did they?
Yeah. It's a little bit of an awkward one to get into. We didn't want to like... Because if we did trips through there, it would be pulling it to bits in the bracken. That's why I'm just getting the camera up to the front. Just showing it is a wren's nest, so that's all it is.
It's definitely a wren's in.
The bird would have flown if there was a bird in, like. It's bad. We're going back. Right, we've just checked that wren's, well, looked at it with the camera. But we did start off over that end somewhere and we've come all the way around.
We've heard like certain birds and that, well, the only nest we've seen in these is old old pigeons. That's what we're hoping we might have seen, some even old bullfinches, but not yet. Well, that wren's in there, but we couldn't really get in because traipsing and that you would end up destroying it.
Yeah, it would have destroyed it and all the bramble. It's like on the bank side, you can't get in.
But we've got up here a bit again.
Yep, right, we're going to walk up this end and then back through that to the other end where we haven't...
I mean, it's nice to find stuff, but now when it's a nice day like this, I just enjoy being with anyone after the walk.
Aye, get the good fresh air. Still a lot of bramble up here. A lot of small thorn trees and stuff, but we can't find stuff in. Well, hopefully. That's what plan. The plans that never work. We've just come out of there.
This isn't one of the viaducts what's gone along the Durham Walk from Rowlandsgill to Hamsley. This is the last one. There's a good 3, is the big viaducts?
There is, aye.
From the Gill to Hamsley, this is the last one.
There's always people walking along the top. That's only trouble when you're like recording.
Somebody's...
I'll leave it on, actually.
As long as you're not pointing.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to always look at these places when I was a young.
I know, I always thought you were going to find something, but rarely ever did you really?
Like a little, oh, there is, aye. Is there a bit of bird dropping out the entrance?
I mean, I'll get a look up there.
Oh, no.
Like a little...
always look for the little drainage holes in the old bridges, but they look down.
You were saying you've never walked up there?
I can't remember coming under here, under this little
I've been
entrance
because
tunnel.
this takes you into there's a little housing, like a big housing. Wait, big houses, little street of big houses.
I can never remember walking through here, like under this little tunnel. And I'd say it's not one of the big arches,
It's just
but it is just a little,
the end, isn't it?
like one of the old original roads, probably.
The end or...
Just seen a little bird. Somebody on I've got the camera on, but somebody on one of the videos commented on what's a willow wobbler?
And warbler.
And it's a willow warbler.
Well, that's a willow warbler, that's just the jaw.
It's just the Geordie lingo. But I can't remember seeing a willow wobbler. Oh, yeah, pigeon.
I think sometimes it's when we were kids and you say that, and sometimes you just forget, didn't you? It just slips out. It's like we were saying, half the nicknames for birds are like the Dunnocks would be the Dicky Heedra, the Starlings, that would be the Stinkers.
There's loads.
What are they? I can't think of, but there's a few wee.
It's just
kind of slang words.
that nicknames for just about every bird. It was like a little short thing, but you know. But anyways, we're walking through here. I like looking in the wilds around, just in case. You see all that hanging ivy. Can you hear a nut hatching up ahead there?
A what?
I could hear a nut hatch up ahead.
There's a little bit of plantation out there from this side.
See, these bits of the bridge look good. I mean, how you've got the horns and the walls and that there. Never find out in them, like, but we'll have a look anyways. I'll be shocked one day when someone blasts it. I'm looking at the viewfinder as I'm looking on the camera. It's a little bit high for us to see into. No, that looks... It always looked interesting, didn't it, when you see that? Oh, that ivy on there like that, but... Give it a shake. See if old blast suit. There's a nest in the middle there, like.
Now songies or blackies or something.
It's got leaves on it and that.
The thing is, that's how something you find at the minute.
Aye.
Like, plenty old ones.
There's a neck warmer doing that.
New ones.
Aye, I'm leaving the camera on a bit more than usual because I can't remember being in here. Aye. Oh, we used to look into them off the bridge. They were a bit smaller, about 30 or 40 years ago. There was a rookery in them one year when I was a kid.
I'm saying this is a quite low point of the viaduct now. Like further down.
Aye, there's some big ones.
This is the low end, so you would be seeing.
You could see into the trees.
Top of them ones there, something. Shall we have a little walk just out at the edge of these just to see if we can see them?
Just see if we can see them.
Because it would be good if you got the like the kite, you could probably stand on the bridge and
look down into it, like across over it,
Not saying there's gonna be one. Like,
no.
It's worth a look. There's something bigger on the end of that branch, like it would just be a squirrel's grave out that way.
Aye. That would have been a good one if it was, you know. Just on the rail there, looking in.
Definitely just to drain it though.
Aye, because a bird wouldn't do that.
Is that a missile? So can you see in between them trees if you can zoom in on it?
Alright, on the top branches. Aye.
So we're new anyhow. Is it a missile? This looks like a silhouette from here.
It did look like one.
Just
sort of. It was behind there. No, it's just jumped up a bit more.
Yeah, it's probably just a
Aye.
I've seen it like the same one, but
oh, aye.
It was nesting somewhere up there anyhow.
It could be in that ivy. We might have scared it out the backs as we came in. There's another blackbird. Pair of them. Blackbird, male and female, I think.
There's that tree next to it, some old size. This Scotch pine, yeah.
And I'm blinded from the sun.
Yeah, 'cause the sun's not up there, that one.
Oh, right, aye.
I tell you, even if you were a kid, you wouldn't have got pine up there.
Yeah,
Never got the trunk, would you? You never walk out there.
yeah. I really get to find out and then come back with a chop axe, chop the thing down. Take you a week. Right, we're going to have a look around, further around there and just trying to make this where we'll find something. Hopefully.
Tree there, too.
Aye, it's
That's a way.
oh, it's always the same, isn't it?
What's on that tree there? It's a way gear.
We're looking at a tree creeper. It flew from these trees here beside to the side of us. As we came in.
Trouble is, mate, I'd study you for waxing the most out of that, maybe.
Aye.
And I see not find, but that's when you find stuff, the more you find.
You've got to traipse all the way through everything, haven't you? You know, if you didn't get in there, you didn't find them. Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably how we're not finding them. We're not really
Getting into it,
quite like paths.
That's the tree I was on about with a big split in it, just here. This one, in the
That tree there now, split up.
just in the middle there. There's a canny split up high, like it looks like it could be a hole in it. Aye. It looks a bit hollow-ish. I see what you mean, there's a big tree down there, what's felled and... Right, that's what all these branches are off, that big beach.
Now we get back to the box thing.
Uh-huh.
We'll have 5 minutes, see what you see.
Well, we're back to the car, we're gonna get away somewhere different.
That's pretty good seeing that nut hatch building there, so...
We're doing something. Right.
Head off now, anyhow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just more.
Right, thanks for watching.